my body. Don't get me on my body. Cause I might catch a body, yeah. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body. Cause I might catch a body. Cause I might catch a body. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body. Cause I might catch a body. Cause I might catch a body. Catch a body on these niggas. Now I can't do no wrong when I'm rolling up these wishes. Don't get me on my body. I might kill you, also vicious. I'm always on a mission. Just like Kim Impossible, swimming with the fishes. I done seen a lot of bad, but evil's what you make it. Or only fear Allah, and Elohim the gods. I never spare the rod. Don't get me on my body, I'ma send you straight to God. I'm always got my toys like my horoscope is made. You know that I'm a Libra, serving justice out the gate. I'm looking out for my soul, just meditation, no nightmares, believing in false hope. I'm stuck in this life and it ain't fair. Tell me something I don't know. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body. Yeah. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body. Cause I might catch a body. Yeah. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body. Cause I might catch a body. Cause I might catch a body. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body. Cause I might catch a body. Cause I might catch a body. Ain't no days off, nigga. You brush that pain off, nigga. Life's a struggle, but you gotta go get it. Ain't no lacking here, nigga. I'm a Libra, big dog. Better keep that Taurus on me, dog. You better be ready like your mom's spaghetti. Gotta move silent out here, dog. Cause I've been thinking in my mind that I gotta fight these demons. Yeah, I've been traumatized, but I gotta whack these niggas. Hey, I've been 10 toes, cause you're slipping on black ice. I'm a loan shark, I need interest, better just pay that price. Yeah, cause I can have your head while eat my dinner over rice. Life full of squares, but I bet they roll like dice. Niggas say they got it, but it's somebody else in the crew. Watch me move, Michael Jackson, I've been blessed since. Don't get me on my body, yeah. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body, yeah. Don't get me on my body. Don't get me on my body. Cause I might catch a body, yeah. Don't get me on my body.
Hey. This is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And it is Misha Miss Hotspot. Happy Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Kiki with an E. It will be joining us very soon.
She is going to be walking in any minute.
But
I just wanted to get started on the subject because for one, we're not gonna have a full 2-hour show today. So
now we got business
to handle and stuff. So I wanted to jump into this topic and really get y'all's opinion, especially you men's. So I have 2 topics today. You know, we're gonna try to do 2 topics at least twice a month here with Curvilinear Radio, and then we're gonna do a round table as well, which is gonna come up real soon this month. So I'm sorry if y'all can't see me on my live here.
I'm being told they can't hear me. Can y'all hear me?
They can't hear you? Can y'all hear me? Because y'all know I'm
Facebook
loud as hell.
Don't want me to be great.
So
can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me.
I hope they can hear you.
I hope. Okay, they can hear me.
Okay,
all right,
so I'm gonna jump into this first topic, y'all. Okay, so I hope y'all pay attention to what I'm saying. So I saw this post, and this guy wrote, for one, the way he worded it was so horrible. But anyways, I just want to see what y'all's view is on this subject. So his actual post said, girls who masturbate the clitoris is not meant for self-pleasure. It's meant for creating a child, you morons. Do you know why you feel like garbage after you masturbate? That's because your clitoris is sending bad chemicals to your brain. By touching yourself, you are killing your body. That's the devil's doorbell. And if you keep pressing it soon enough, he will answer.
You said this was a man that said this, right?
This is a man who said this for sure.
Okay.
But I wanted to get y'all's point of view on women masturbating.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it is sinful for a woman to masturbate? Or do you feel like it's necessary for a woman to masturbate?
I gotta go get the door, but before I do, first of all, is it sinful? First of all, in 2019, I don't know what this new trend is of men who want to justify and dictate what a woman should and shouldn't do with her body. But since you decide you want to impart yourself onto that part of the conversation from a woman, stay out my business. Number two, no sin's greater than the other, and I'm sure what you do with your body is Cassandra said he's a sin. Yes, he is a sin. And to each his own. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if that's what you do and that's what you want to do and that's what pleases you and takes care of you, can't nobody take care of you better than yourself. So, I feel like it's to a certain degree it is necessary. You should know how to please yourself, because if you don't know how to please yourself, you can't help somebody else know how to please you, because then you don't know exactly what it is that you want. Now,
Preach.
Everything's done in moderation. Now if that's the only source of sexual whatever, I mean, to each his own.
I feel like
he do masturbate, and which is back to why I don't understand why men want to feel the need to insert themselves in the conversation when it comes to the woman and her body and her reproductive system. Stay out my business. It's my motto for this year.
I agree there. Josh said he is a grade A stupid ass and needs to be thrown off a cliff.
Listen.
And he says, I love watching women masturbate. That shit turned me on to the highest.
See, and he also, it ain't always just for us.
Go ahead and get the door.
All right.
So
I'll be back.
I'm going to tell y'all my point of view of this, because I feel like it's a little shaky grounds there. You know what I'm saying? I know that men have a tendency, not all, some men have a tendency to feel like if you are pleasing yourself, then they're not pleasing you. But that doesn't always mean that. Sometimes women masturbate because they feel like you're busy. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time I can get that good piping. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a little self-pleasure, a little self-time. And as well as a man and a woman both need to find their own bodies and what stimulates them, how many strokes it takes for you to come, how many strokes or how deep you feel like a man should go to be able to touch your spot. And you need to find your own G-spot. If you don't even find your own G-spot, how you going to tell a man where your G-spot is and how to stroke it and how to do it? How many strokes does it take? If he go deeper, does it feel good? Do it hurt? You won't be able to educate him on that if you can't touch yourself or feel yourself or have a long time with yourself. Period. So I don't believe it's a sin. I feel like everyone needs to have self-exploring time. You need to have that time to get jiggy with yourself. Everybody needs to have that time to do what they need to do to please themselves. Josh, why you gotta be so nasty all the time? What does licking the clitoris and all that other stuff have to do with masturbation? Okay. I don't get you, sir. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna play one more song.
What I miss?
Oh, well, never mind. My crew is back.
Okay.
Hey!
What I miss? Damian McCoy, what happened to falling in love with a dude with a bus pass? Well, we ain't on that subject yet. So that's the second half. The topic of today is first portion is masturbation. Okay. And I pretty much said I feel like it's needed for a woman and a man to have self-exploring time. Because if you don't know how many strokes it takes to get you stimulated, or how many strokes it takes for you to actually ejaculate, then you won't know your ejaculation number. You over here pumping 3 strokes and then you come, and you could have reset yourself after the second half of the stroke. That helps us find out how many licks it takes to get to the center. You know what I'm saying?
And if I don't know where my clitoris is, how I'm gonna tell you to move a little to the left or go a little deeper? You almost there. Like, how am I gonna be able to train you?
Hell, some of y'all don't know where your own G spot is.
Baby, that's what I just said.
And I feel like it's my body. Should I do what I want to do with my body?
Listen, like I said, stay out my business.
Stay out of my business.
Listen,
I think that alone time is needed with your body. You need to have self-explore, because if you don't, sometimes certain parts of your body you don't feel good you touching it, but it feels so much better when somebody else touches it.
Well, this is facts,
and it's like I wouldn't have known the difference if I never would have touched myself. Like me having clitoral stimulation always feel 100 times better when when my mate does it.
Yeah, that's called preference.
And it's like, I feel like my hand just don't do it right.
Right. Listen, I'm right there. Listen, my motto's always been, like what you said, bump all that. Man,
but
it's just a preference.
Yes, when you do yourself, your hand be like, oh, you got. All
right, I'm ready for the day.
I'm ready.
Yeah, because you know where to go, where to hit, how hard, how light, how fast, how slow. You know, you should know how to take care of yourself.
You have to know.
It's very helpful if you ever want to be celibate. You should know you better know how to take care of yourself, especially if you coming from nympho to celibacy.
I wonder how they done it.
Listen,
so they still do that. Celibacy. It's okay for you to still do that.
Some people go into celibacy where they're complete celibate.
Sometimes they're religious.
Complete celibacy is no sexual encounter whatsoever. No, nothing.
I'm cool.
Complete 100% celibacy.
I'm not gonna mess with nobody else. That ain't gonna mess with myself.
More power to you. I can't do it. I need to release. I'm a proud nympho. I'm so sorry. Whether it's me or you, it's gonna be one of us.
I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop.
Yeah. You definitely have to learn control.
That might be what the people that go into celibacy fear.
Do it for. Yeah.
Do it and fear. Like if they do give it one time, they ain't gonna be able to stop. Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to stop. This long.
But some do it to control to be able to control it, so that if they do, they have enough will to not. I've done that. I went a few years without to put a pause on all that. Put a pause for the cause.
I did. I went without intimacy, even self-exploration.
Yeah.
For over a year. And I was grumpy as fuck.
Hey, but it helped your cutoff game be real strong.
My cutoff game was strong. That's why
curve game be on tilt.
Then
after 6 months, you probably think that's all you want. Huh?
Yep, that's all that was on my brain was like, oh, you just want to hit this.
Hey, I could say for the time period I went without, you could see bullshit a whole lot clearer. I'm just saying.
Jonathan said, hey, you got to rape yourself sometimes.
Not you got to rape yourself. Damn. How that work out though? Wait a minute.
He's aggressive.
You aggressive with your self-exploration, okay?
I definitely raped someone else, but I don't know about myself. That's different.
You can't rape yourself if you're willing.
Right, exactly. Because you got to be willing.
Because you can't rape the willing. Yeah.
If I start touching myself, that means I'm willing. Okay.
Very.
So I don't get that portion of that statement.
That's a man's shit to say.
That song, every time I touch myself, I don't need nobody else.
Hey,
yeah. That was a throwback right there.
That cigarette song. What's her name? Tweet.
Yeah, she was.
She was self-exploring herself in that song.
Cigarette. Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't. Yeah, that's one of those.
And you know, she be like, "Ooh, there goes my." Oh, she nasty.
Yeah.
She loves herself.
Clearly, a little break.
I mean, I learned about loving myself through Janet Jackson. So,
because this gentleman made it seem like it was such a sin. Josh, shut up.
Yeah.
I gotta tell him to shut up every time he on my live. So
who was this dude again that said it was a sin? First of all,
oh no, this guy, I don't know. He posted it and somebody else screenshotted it and put it on his page for communication. Okay. So
how you gonna be a sin yourself and call another sin?
Exactly. I feel like, do men feel like it is a crime for a woman to touch herself if she is in a relationship with him? Do you feel like it is?
Wait a minute.
Okay, so I wouldn't say crime.
From your masculinity or your sexual desire for her? Like, are you feeling like you coming up short on your end if she feel like she has to?
Are these men that don't jack off? I just want to be clear.
Is that where his mindset was when he came with that?
Do he not jack off?
I don't
like to his woman?
I don't know. Probably so. But
I don't think he date women
with that. But I just wanted to ask that question to the audience.
I wouldn't say it's a crime at all. It's my body. No. But now, however, I have been in a situation where guy don't want you to do that. Like before he wants to be the initiator of that great nut. Because that first one, it knocks off the edge. So that second one, you be able to prolong a little longer, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I've ran across a guy that don't do that yet. Like, wait for me. Like, damn.
Oh, well, I know for sure I am who I attract because I mess with some nasty mugs. They don't give a damn. They actually prefer me to do that.
Yeah, right. Do it in front of them. Yeah.
What's up, Lamont?
Hey, I don't know because
that was only one case that I've ever got. It was kind of weird.
I've never really met a guy that didn't want a female to touch herself.
I have been.
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, because I have, and that was more because I think he felt like he wasn't pleasing me enough.
I mean, that sounds like a personal issue.
I'm like, I wouldn't say that. Like when we do it, it's fine. But in between, like if you at work or if you know what I'm saying,
if I'm horny and you're not available,
I'm over here trying to get it in. Like, what's the problem with me having a little rabbit?
I mean, I guess that's right up there with females that get upset at guys who watch porn. Or go to strip clubs.
My man watching porn.
Hell no, I'll take you to the porn shop. We can go to the back and find you some. What you need? Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab you some when I'm on the way home because I'd rather you do that than go find you somebody to make a porn with.
My problem only comes in when a man is excessively into it. Like you ain't even touching me.
Yeah, like we not having sex.
We ain't even having
and that's
sex
just
no
ridiculous.
Because now you have crossed over into
an addiction.
Yeah. You don't want to touch me. You just want to have pleasure and watch porn all day. That's a problem for me. But I've never experienced that. But when you think about guys doing that, like it's crossing over into the boundaries of their relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like usually when it becomes an addiction and your wife is privy to that addiction, because when you do your porn, that's your long time. Usually your girl ain't there, your man ain't there.
Yeah, we can watch it together.
Baby, listen. We can do some of them.
We can watch it together.
So
we got some interesting moments watching porn together.
It really just depends on what kind of relationship or what kind of dynamic it is bringing into your relationship if you're going to be watching that kind of porn or excessively watching them.
Right.
Because I watched the show. I don't know if y'all know about this show, but last night my show came back. It's called Black Mirrors. It's on Netflix.
I think I heard of it.
Oh my God, I love it. So last night there was a show on. It came back and they had 3 episodes, and one episode was pretty much about something like this. Mm-hmm. But Black Mirror, they're more in advanced like technology stuff.
Okay.
So they have where you can actually put a chip on your head and it puts you to sleep and you can go into a game.
Kind of like Inception?
Yes. But in the game, you can actually feel, taste, smell, all of that you would as a regular person. Oh. So they actually were playing like a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat game.
On steroids.
So it was him and his best friend. Both of them were men. But one of the friends always picked a woman when they would fight. Okay. So when the game upgraded and became with this chip where you could actually go into the game and you're fighting each other and you could feel the kick, you could feel you getting your ass beat and everything. When they did it, the friend that always was chosen to be a girl actually came on to the other friend who was married and in a relationship with kids and everything. So they end up kissing in the game and they ended up start having an affair. Every time they would meet up at 12 o'clock at night, they would actually have intimacies in the game.
This sounds like some sick shit.
It was crazy. So the friend that was actually being a girl in the game kept saying that I tried to do everything I could. I tried to do other games. I tried to play other people. The intimacy, the connection is not there. I'm like, you are who I want to be with. So the other friend was like, well, let's kiss outside of the game and see if that works. See if we can make that. If there's still passion, then we can keep it going.
Outside of the game?
Outside of the game.
These two guys?
These two guys.
Yes.
So they kiss and they don't have no passion and they end up fighting or whatever. And he ended up getting arrested because they end up fighting in the street. But fast forward, the wife, when she gets the husband out of jail, he tells her that this is what he's been doing. Every night he's been meeting up with his best friend and they've been having sex on a game. Okay. But So they agree at the end of this to have an open relationship once a month. So on Sunday, he can go into the game and have sex with his best friend. And on Sundays, when he doing that, she's going out and meeting a guy and having sex with him.
All right then.
At
that
a
just
bar.
sound like a lot of liquid just going around and just
really
don't need
does.
to be.
So I'm just thinking, like, if that was
like an
real,
STD waiting to happen.
Would you really figure that as cheating?
Not if it's an open relationship and you see. Listen, if you as the couple, if you agree on that as a couple in a marriage,
this is some white people shit. Actually, the
that
show
is
was
some
black
white people shit.
It was black people for real.
Ain't no black people write that shit. So I'm just bad.
That's probably what kept me so intrigued.
I know myself, I would feel disgusted if my man came home and told me that he was having sex with his friend as a woman.
But I mean, she
actually a man.
But to each his own. But they agreed upon that. So once it's an agreement, then no, it's not cheating. Yeah. But back to this dude right here, I want to know what I would love to know where his mind was to want to post that. And
it made no sense to me.
Well,
you
should
read it. I wish I would have had.
You should read it.
What?
That whatever you talking about. That guy.
I read.
We read it.
Okay. Yeah, it makes no sense.
I read the whole thing. I don't understand.
I
don't understand why he thinks that women who masturbate will be morons. Or
how do you have a baby from your clit?
Exactly. He don't know nothing about anatomy.
Again,
he don't know nothing about the female body.
And then how is it the devil? This is my body. What you mean?
Granted, there are religions who see masturbation as a sin. However, you can't. First of all, that whole post is a sin because why you are judging. I'm just saying. And last I checked, no sin greater than the other. So I'm sure whatever you and you doing that is just as bad as somebody doing what you saying is a sin.
About premarital sex. All he talking about is
just straight masturbation. First of all, I just really want men in 2019, just for the remainder, to please stay out of women's business when it comes to our bodies and reproductive systems, please, because we ain't in y'all's.
Baby, listen, wank it all the way off. Okay?
Yeah, with y'all's non-prostate checking ass.
Okay. And having some girl follow your nuts is not the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, so let's not.
So I hope if you are at least over 35, if you have not got your prostate checked, you need to ASAP.
By the age of 35, you need to be getting that checked. Especially black men. Especially black men need to make sure that they are getting their prostate checked between the ages of 35 and 40.
Doctor, ask for a female doctor.
Especially if it's in your family history. Do your family history and check and find out.
ASAP.
Please.
So I'm going to play a song and then we're going to come back to part 2. Because, baby, listen, it's about to go down.
Yeah, this one I'm ready for.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we're gonna play real quick. I'm gonna play this one. This is William Bill.
William Bill.
Some bad bands in the club, turned up to the max, I'ma show love. I was working all week, time to unwind, trying to find me something that'll let me grind. Heavy chick in the club is a top model. I don't drink, but I ain't tripping, go get a bottle. Money ain't a thing, I done put my work in. It's the weekend, girls start talking. We can post up, go and fill your cup up. Get your head right, it's gonna be a long night. Who you came with, how you got here. We can jump in the whip and get up out of here. If you really ready, let's turn up, turn up. If you really ready, let's turn up, turn up. If you really ready, let's turn up, turn up. Okay, turn up, turn up. If you really ready, let's turn up, turn up. If you really ready, let's turn up, turn up. If you really ready, let's turn up, turn up. Okay, turn up, turn up. Bruh, hold up, wait. Must be a birthday, shawty got cake. Feel so real that it can't be fake. Feel so real that it can't
Hold on.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on now.
Hey, we are back live in the color. This is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mayor JB.
And I'm Kiki with the E.
And it is Misha Miss Hotspot in the building. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
I like that song. That's definitely a booty
cute.
Shaking.
Yeah, I was really trying to twerk a little bit in my seat.
That is definitely a twerk song.
So, second topic today. Okay, I hope y'all are still tuning in and listening to us live in the color. So, the scenario. I'm gonna read this full scenario. Please hold back anything you want to say until after I'm done with the end. Okay.
Pay attention.
Devon is 37 years old and has worked at McDonald's as a crew member for 6 years. He is happy with his position and makes $10.50 an hour. He supports his two daughters, drives a 2002 Honda Accord, and lives in a trailer park, and dropped out of high school. He is hardworking, supportive, attentive, faithful, loyal, and would treat you like a queen. With all that being said, would you give a man like Devon a chance?
Who's going first?
Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Let's go into it.
I would, because of all the morals he have going with that minimum wage job. And $10 really ain't that bad, because if I work and he work, we can, as long as he got good saving skills, we can put our money together, we can save and build from that. And not saying that I would try to persuade him, but who knows what his mindset might change later on down the line. But if he got good morals, he's faithful, he loved me for who I am, all of everything you just said, I mean, why would I throw that away just because he happy with making his minimum wage? I'm at least be like, babe, you don't want to be manager? You want to move up to be manager?
Listen, like my mama always told me, some money better than no money.
I'm a wait until the end, so go ahead.
That's your question. Some money is better than no money at the end of the day. I mean, the point of being in a relationship is to help each other build, to help pour into one another. So like Kiki said, you as that person's partner should be encouraging them to move up in a position at their minimum wage job. Maybe it's not necessarily they're happy with being at minimum wage, but they like their job, and that's fine. But let's think next level. Let's talk about this. You know, be influential in your relationship. But no, yeah, I'd give him a chance. Now, let me tell you where I wouldn't give him a chance, because he got kids. But that's just my personal preference.
You said because he got kids?
Yes. I can't do men with kids. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But that's just me.
That would be,
yeah, because I don't got none. And you know, so and history always had issues. So I just prefer to leave that over there and let that be great.
But I'm not going to discriminate against him.
But I ain't going to discriminate against a man because he work at a minimum wage
therefore
position.
I can't help but to express my opinion on how we need to excel to the next level. Yeah. But in the beginning, I mean, that ain't go. If he got all that going for himself in the beginning, I ain't going, discriminate.
Okay, I'm gonna say what Josh said, and then I'm gonna tell you my point of view. Mm-hmm. So Josh said 95% of women gonna bullshit this question and not attentive women alive would agree to this deal. Look, you said he was fine and in that position, and they trying to find loopholes to average men. So I'm gonna tell you my point of view of how I feel.
It takes the right woman to make a man want to grow. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you this real quick. If he got 2 children and he's only making $10.50 and them 2 children ain't motivated him enough to do better, then if pussy is what's going to motivate him, sorry, he ain't the kind of man I want in my life. That's how I feel. I feel like once you have children, you are no longer mediocre. You are no longer a man that should be comfortable with $10.50 for one. $10.50 ain't taking care of them kids.
What if he like Misha? What if he like Misha and don't have no kids?
Yeah, but
if he don't got kids, then that's different.
Yeah, but then
$10.50 is different. Then that's
but you said he had
he got 2 kids.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
He got 2 daughters making $10.50 at his job. There is no way making $10.50 that he is going to live comfortably and have enough time, even if he's doing overtime, gonna have enough time to be able to take care of you and your needs and his 2 kids' needs. Yeah. I'm sorry,
but then at the same time, you could get you
working together.
But then if you meet somebody making $20
sharing bills,
if me and you are working
that make a difference
towards something, and you have 2 kids, and you're making $10.50 an hour, and you have a car, you probably have bills that you have to pay for, and child support. Where is it if you're doing 40 to 80 hours check periods? Are you gonna have time for me and my needs?
Listen, if he can manage $10, if he can manage bills, rent, and kids with $10.50,
you're lying.
He know how to play his money.
That's not even.
He know how to work with his money.
There's no way.
There's some people that are smart with their money.
Who has kids know
that's not
you
true.
Have to pay for daycare. You have to pay for food.
But there's women that does it all the time.
But the fact that he's making money,
not all of them.
$10.50 an hour, you are able to get assistance.
Not all of them are.
Please.
Listen, not all of them are.
You're getting help.
Not all of them are. There are some women who refuse to get assistance. I personally know of some.
And they're struggling. And they're living probably
they
impoverished.
Struggling now. They good now.
Then I'm gonna get it. But right now I can't get it. But if
there
I can get it,
are some women that just disagree with it.
He had a lot more going on. It's some bullshit ass niggas out here in this world.
Agree.
That can make top motherfucking dollar and ain't shit.
I agree.
They all through this everywhere.
Because you could have a man in the same position, and instead of him having minimum wage, he could tell you, "Yeah, I make $50 an hour." Oh, okay, but that's because he out on the corner selling drugs all day and night.
Oh, I agree. I don't want that, but I don't want no man that's comfortable in his position for 6 years and he got 2 kids. Your kids should have motivated you enough to want to do better.
And let's say you just met him, and he been on his job for 6 years, and all that's going for him. You wouldn't talk to him. Obviously you wouldn't know that he's comfortable with it.
I wouldn't know if he was comfortable with it unless we got to.
With all that going on,
but if he would approach me and said, "Oh, for one,
we have to
know each other. We would have to know each other for a while for me to know.
Get to know. That's what I'm saying.
Detail about him. Mm-hmm. But once I get to that portion and you tell me that you got 2 kids and 10, no, I would talk to a man that works at McDonald's, but I would be hoping that if he's been there for 6 years, he's applied for a managerial position.
I mean, I don't know too many.
I don't want no man that's my age.
Yeah, I don't
comfortable at making $10.50 with kids. I'm
sorry. That meme. Let's be real. That meme contradicts itself. First of all, I don't know too many men. The number to call in is 614. Hold on, wait. 781-0754. I don't know too many men. First of all, that's going to be comfortable at minimum wage because
there is.
Most.
I know a couple. I'm gonna keep it 100. I know a couple
that have kids.
Yes, I know a man that has 5 kids and is making this amount. And period, I stopped talking to him because of that. You are not going to tell me.
Is that because he's trying to avoid paying a whole lot of child support?
5 kids off of minimum wage, and you are not even thinking about getting a second job.
Is he on child support?
Yes, he's on child support.
That's why he's doing that.
Anthony said,
right there, let me know that you ain't even
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said that meme contradicts itself. Because if you find a man who has kids, who's okay with working 1 minimum wage job, and he has kids, 9 times out of 10, he's on child support, and he has that minimum wage job so that she ain't getting a whole lot of money, and it's called a petty situation.
Yeah,
that meme is saying that
everything.
Yeah, that meme is not.
It doesn't matter
with the morals that it's attached to that man being 6 years at a minimum wage. That just is.
If you are okay with making that amount,
unrealistic
because you don't want to pay child support again. That's another man that I don't want in my life. I'm cool.
That's what I'm saying. But those morals are not attached to that type of the morals they put in that. That's what I'm saying. This man that they created does not exist. It just don't exist.
Right. They left some things out.
Yeah, they left a lot out.
I would want a man that
because he could be doing all that but have a drug addiction or have an alcohol problem or be
Josh said now y'all trying to change it up. It's said. He said
and it doesn't make no sense.
Even though is that Josh Allen?
Yes.
Shut the F up, Josh Allen.
It don't make sense. It contradicts itself.
Nothing ever is cut as dry as it seems. It's always something extra or something less to it.
But to me, I would want to motivate a man who at least has something going for himself. He was making minimum wage, and he was going to school. That's the man that I want in my life because I know that he at least want to do more with himself.
I don't care what that means. Say
that's called.
I'm an influential type of person. I'm an influential type of woman.
I am too, but I need you to have influence.
You can have all that mindset. You love your job when you come into it or not. 3 years later,
that's called.
Still where you at?
That's called dating on your mental level. That's what that's called. At the end of the day, it's all a mental thing. Then you got to just date somebody on your same mental level. You can date somebody who's at the bottom, but their mentality is not down there. They don't want to stay down there. They do want to go somewhere. They have dreams and goals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So have I dated someone who didn't have nothing? Yes. Who was struggling? Yes. Are they still there? No. Because that's not where they wanted to stay, and their mind wasn't there. Our mind was on the same wavelength. Like if that's all, however their mindset is. If you get a man who is okay with that, that's his mindset. He's okay with getting up every morning 9 to 5, working this little pissy job, make his little bit of money because he only want to be able to do this, and that, and I'm Gucci. As long as I got this and that, I'm cool.
Right.
Okay, so
versus a man who wants to work and be like, I'm trying to own something, make 6 figures, you know.
What you said?
Anthony Coates on here, he said on his days off, that's when he has time for you and his kids if he has them. But the point that you're missing is that he has a job and doing something productive with his time.
Facts. Some money better than no money.
You said that. Jamar said he's hearing facts. Yvonne said if he's getting paid every week, he's getting $1,600 a month. It's doable.
Is that gross, sir?
Right.
Did you just do a calculation for gross, sir?
Gross don't count.
That's not what he's bringing home, sir.
He ain't bringing that home at no $10 an hour.
No.
Jeffrey Allen James said minimum wage can get a hell of a tax break.
This is facts, especially with kids, and if he got custody of them.
Anthony said, okay, I have 3 jobs and I'm 38. I pay my own car note and insurance, cell phone bill, and rent. All 3 of the jobs is paying me $16.75. You just bragging out. That's what's up, though.
See, I don't mind a man that's making minimum wage as long as he has something else going for himself.
But if he can do all that, he know how to manage his money.
There's no way. I don't give a rat's ass if you are somebody who saved every extra dollar. There is no way that you are making $10.50 and you are taking care of your child. I'm just saying from this point of view, from this dollar amount, I make more than this.
Facts.
And I went straight into the defense.
Way
like,
more than
I was
what he
talking
just
more.
said.
It gotta be.
And I know damn well if I had an extra child, I would be pissed off with my finances and I would have to get another job.
2 kids up that.
And
you have the kids make you have to make more.
$10.50, he a grown ass man at 37 years old.
He lucky to be making that McDonald's.
There's no way that he is going to be a man that I want to be with.
Well, first of all, I want to know what job he's at for 6 years that he ain't getting no raise.
McDonald's.
Nah, they giving raises, yo. So what kind of employee are you?
He just got the 10. No raise because he could have had less than that. But it just says he's been here for 6 years and he is making $10.50 an hour. He supports his 2 daughters, drives a Honda Accord, and lives in a trailer park.
Well, see, I can't do nothing out the trailer park.
Dropped out of high school. Listen, if he dropped out of high school and he ain't trying to get a GED, he ain't trying to
that's also why he working at McDonald's for 6 years, making $10.50.
Cool. I don't care if he's a faithful. I don't want no dummy. I'm sorry. I'm not sleeping next to no dummy. Period. Any man who ain't even out here trying to get his GED or some kind of certificate, I'm not about to lay next to you. And if your 2 daughters that you so support and love didn't motivate you enough and a woman come in your life and is the star of all being, that means that your priorities are not in order and I am not the woman for you. Your children should be enough motivation for your ass to say, damn, I done produced 2 beautiful daughters. I want them to see a man who wants to work hard and take care of them and not just medium take care of. I mean, flourish take care of.
Which one?
But that also requires somebody to have an example.
Somebody said you sound like a gold digger.
Who, me?
They sound like what?
I said,
they said
no. If you only knew who I be. I want a man who I don't want him to take care of me. I'm talking about his daughter. So nowhere in my conversation did I say that I want a man to take care of me.
Right.
I want a man that's going to have time for me. So if he has 2 kids and he's making $10.50, that means that he probably doing overtime like crazy to take care of his kids. That means that he ain't going to have enough time for me. And when he off, he needs to be with his kids. And I ain't going to suck that time up from his kids. Right. Period.
And then I totally feel you there because I'm sitting over here going for all the other morals and shit he got going on. Love that. But however, I ain't gonna front. I've already said I really want and need a man that brings equal, if not more than me.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to be making as much as me or more.
I would prefer a man that makes at least
now if I see your effort,
half of what I make or more.
If I see your effort though, and you got the potential and you make something already, and I see you about to get more, you can get more, you got the know-how, and I give you a chance. I mean, that's just me.
There. I would try.
You gotta have all that extra good morals and shit going on.
I would test the man out if he at least if he was making $10 an hour and $10.50. Let me get that 50 cent right. If he was making $10.50, he was in college. He dropped out of high school, but now has enrolled in GED classes and has a goal of going to college or getting a certificate.
GED class.
I would be like, ooh, yes.
I mean, I commend you with GED.
I would be like, yes, my brother. Yes, I'm okay with GED.
I don't care.
Go to GED. I mean, that's what's up.
Not everybody is good at
as long as you finish.
Yeah, right.
As long as you get a certificate. I'm like, shoot.
Right.
I would
Tell me
rather
you're doing GED.
Have a trade.
I mean,
then be compliant and comfortable at flipping burgers at almost 40 years old.
I said not at this age, and you said at almost 40 years old.
Almost 40.
Exactly.
I mean, in 2019, hell, as long as you got a lawnmower, you can create your own business. Right. So I'm
trying to get my son to do that at 15.
Yeah, you can.
So Rob, the question was, would you date somebody who made minimum wage and was comfortable and has children with making minimum wage? And I feel like that goes for women as well. Men, I want to know, do you
I would date you. I wouldn't
feel comfortable? I would date you as long as I know that you have something going on. And I would be on my tippy toes even dating you, because I would be like, one toe out, one toe in kind of thing. I need to see where your mind is going, where you are growing from. So my thing is, men, would y'all date women that are making minimum wage and has children? 5 children and making $10. I'm just saying.
You done upped it now. Now it's
that's just a little
throw the bottle off the table now.
Even two children making $10.50, and she's driving a Honda Accord, and she lives in a trailer park and dropped out of high school. Would you be okay with dating a woman like that? And she's loyal. She has the best poom poom you ever had in your life. She treats you like a king. She scrubs you down. She scrubs you down. Okay. You know, all of that good stuff. She is your queen.
King
She's trying to be your queen. So would you be comfortable dating a woman like that?
Yeah, I mean, I know that from a man. Men would. Men like having the upper hand.
Yeah,
men like having the upper hand. Men love making more than a woman. Men love doing more.
Josh said, "Nah,
as long as she's bringing something."
But I wouldn't date her.
Now, what kind of shit is that?
This is why I don't like Josh.
Honest, though.
This is why I don't like Josh.
I can get what he's saying.
I can't stand his honesty.
But there's a lot of men that are like that, though. I know a couple men that they like when Scopes was here. They classify certain women. So if you got children and you don't have any goals in life, regardless if you rub me down and you faithful to me, what else can you add on to my life besides that? Yeah,
because we're talking about that. Would you where you see yourself in 5 years?
Right.
What you want to do with yourself?
Like I told you, I played 21 questions with almost every dude that I've ever dated, and that's one of my top questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like,
I tried 21 questions one time. I couldn't.
I feel like it's important to know. I don't count numbers. I just ask questions. We don't even until I get tired. Or until you get tired, like, damn, okay, that's enough questions. But I'm just saying, I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah, you gotta know.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
But that all goes back to.
I already know 6 years ago you saw yourself comfortable at McDonald's.
But see, that all goes back to you are who you attract.
Antonio said, I'm paying child support and I have custody of my son.
Oh yeah, that can happen.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's crazy.
That can happen. Yes.
You need to go to court.
You can pay child support,
but the
and
kid
still
living
have
with
custody.
you.
He must not have did it the full way, a legal way. I know there's men out here who got custody of their children, but they have not went downtown and went to court and got all the proper paperwork.
Yeah, because they don't connect the two.
If you don't get the proper paperwork, then yes.
Just because you got custody don't mean they're going to automatically take you off child support. Exactly. No, the state will still collect that extra dollar on your tube.
You must have some rich.
Robert said, if you got 5 kids, you damn well won't have no free time. I agree. I feel like if you got kids, period, you don't got free time. Right. My free time is very, very limited. But if I really care about you, I will make time. I'll make arrangements.
And see, men are bad with time management. This is why I don't do men with kids. Because if you got kids and you're active in your kids' life, you're not gonna have time for me, sir. And I'm needy. And I'm not the type of woman who wants you to put your kids in front of me negative. Because if you're that type of man, I'm not. We can't holler. However, after a while, like you said, it'll become irritating, and I'll be like, all right. But then I get lonely.
I don't even get irritated. I just be like, listen, my brother.
If he cut something off or something, I would be, but I wouldn't be like,
you don't got no time for me. At 35 years old, I know what I want. I want a man that got time and who's willing to put in time and effort.
Listen, I look at it like this. At this age,
I'm needed.
As busy as I am. I almost gotta live with a nigga for something that we even work because I move so much.
You need to meet somebody on the Amtrak.
I'm almost had time to just lay down with you, snuggle up, and on the weekend, and we need to do stuff together because I got kids, so we be doing stuff like it ain't where you fit in type of shit.
See, my thing is any guy that I date will not be hanging out with my child. Sorry, you got to be almost ready to marry me.
Well, I mean, you just say here the live with part. We got to get to that.
I feel you.
Yeah,
you got. I'm like, my baby is so lovey-dovey, like she gets attached so quickly.
But you know what I will do? So if he got kids, let's all just have a play date. We can all go somewhere it's kid friendly.
Because then my daughter's gonna end up liking
getting attached and all that.
If I don't like your black ass no more, then I'm gonna be
then
like,
she will have to detach. Like what?
No, I don't even want to.
She gonna get attached by one visit at Kingdom of Bounce.
These kids. Okay, so Robert said, "Nah, that's too much. Would probably smash, but nothing more than that." And Josh said he ain't got no kids. Good, because you don't need no kids. How you be acting?
Not at all.
At all, you don't need no kids. I'm just saying. So, my question, because we gotta get up out of here in a minute.
Yes,
for sure, Anthony. And one more thing about Anthony, he got a good point. He said he would date a woman that has 2 kids as long as she has a mindset for new growth and development. It's all about the person's mindset.
I agree there.
Truth.
I agree. But the key word is
Yvonne said, I don't want no broke bitch.
Baby, listen.
Can't even be mad at you.
Can't even be mad at you for that one. Like
Brian said, they still need goals.
You gotta have a goal in life. Like I understand being
like a finish line.
For a while. I understand being compliant for a while, but every position, every job that I ever have, I've always moved up in a position. I get bored too quick. Like, there's no way that I'm gonna stay at a position for 6 years and not grow, no change, no nothing. I'm just confused on that. I'm confused.
Some men are just content in their ways. But
so there is a lot of men that are content in their ways, and there's a lot of women that are too. Like a lot of women out here that's content with being on assistance and having kid after kid after kid because they don't want to take their ass out and work. That's being compliant. And y'all fools that keep impregnating them is just as trifling. Okay.
Jeffrey said, depending on the condition of the children, I would not mind if she only making minimum wage.
The condition of the children.
If she take care of her goddamn kids or not.
Yeah, it's definitely the condition of children is definitely a deciding factor.
I done seen people have their kids together head to toe, and they still trifling as hell.
Again, the condition of your children. We didn't say the appearance.
The condition period that goes.
Your mental state.
Yeah, all the above.
All of that.
Like I said, I didn't see people from head to toe. That means brain included. They kids be together. They mamas be the crazy ones.
He
they
said
mama be just.
He wouldn't mind if she made. He just saying he wouldn't mind if she made minimum wage according to the condition of her children. Just need to know where her priorities lie.
Priorities.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Before Mary chew your ass up and spit you out.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
Josh
said, "Kiera, you're gorgeous." He wanted me to tell you that.
Josh Allen. Again. Thanks, Josh.
But I don't know. I just feel like Anthony? Anybody who's comfortable with minimum wage, period.
Anybody can come on our show. Just email us. I don't. Curvilinear Radio.
That bothers my spirit. It bothers my spirit.
Even if you have a topic, email us and say you want to come on and talk about it. Y'all can come on. We will elaborate on it with you.
Shit. Once I have my daughter,
because Anthony said he want to come on. He like the fact he's our love to come on y'all show and talk about these topics from a man's perspective. We love a man's perspective.
Come on through. We do. Email Curvilinear Radio and we will definitely put you in on the calendar. How
many times you gonna say that, Antonio? We know your woman has to have vacation time, 401k, benefits.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want in my man.
Especially since 37. Hey, that's me. Well, no. I'm not claiming 37. Everything else you said, yeah. I mean,
you gotta have a job with some benefits, some insurance.
All of that. Sure we grown as fuck. We supposed to have what we supposed to have. All that.
All you got is an Obama phone. That's a problem for me.
Not an Obama phone.
All you got is an Obama phone.
I want to know why you got a throwaway, sir.
Hey, Amy. Yes, that's how I'm just saying. Like, you got to buy minutes and shit. You ain't even got no real plan. You ain't even got no damn debit card connected to a bank account.
In right now if you want to.
Like, that's a problem. I don't understand how at 2019 and you in your 30s and you ain't got no bank account. You ain't got no freaking direct deposit.
Nah,
and here Misha want a man with no kids. I'd rather have a man with
deposit?
A kid or two because I feel like a kid or two get you and the fact that you take care of your kid, it gives you a sense of responsibility.
I'm just saying,
especially since I have kids, you got to know where I'm coming from. You got to have at least one.
I'll date a man with kids as long as I know that he has. I don't want a man that has.
I forgot you only got one, so
I only got one.
You can date a man with no kids.
I feel like 3 kids. That's my limit. Anything over that, I just feel like you don't got it. You just don't got it for me. You just got too much going on. You got a lot of baggage. You probably got multiple.
What do I buy one? I'm about to say, what do I buy one?
If they buy one baby mama, I don't know, because that's still.
I mean, you've been with her for
child support, exactly. And
how long y'all been
child support? That's a lot of child support coming out of your check. And if we end up married and your ass end up falling off, then that child support is gonna be on me. Cause we married.
She gonna be over there like, yeah, so you and my bitch run me my money.
Okay. So I'm cool on that.
That should sound like her though.
If we file taxes together, they gonna take my taxes because you back owe. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I think about all that shit.
True.
So 5 kids, nah, sucker. I'm sorry. That's too much. I date you, maybe. It depends on where you at, what you doing, what you about. But to be able to be in a long-term relationship with you, and I'm thinking about maybe if your kids is grown, like at least half of them is out the door in college, yeah, then that's my kind of guy. But if all of them is still school age,
I even like them kind of guy now because now he got time to
you got time
meet
to
mine when we get married and be mine.
I don't know. It just.
See, that just sound like too many things. I don't have them problems.
We all do. We have different outlooks on life. You feel me? Like, you got 1 kid outlook. I got 3 kid outlook, and you got no kid outlook. So,
like me having 1 kid, just one.
And I take care.
I think about all the things that I have to do to take care of her. And if I end up with a man who already has kids, and we have to commingle.
Merge families.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
I did that when I was younger. Like my dad got 9 kids. I was the youngest, and I was the only one that was still in school age. Everybody else was older by the time my dad and his prior girlfriend, and she had 2 kids. And I hated that co-merging because when they moved in together, my dad was always with her kids. You know what I'm saying? And here I am over here with my mom and I gotta come visit. And when I come visit, I gotta share my daddy with two of your damn kids. Like, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hated that. So I think about that when I think about who I end up dating or who you know what I'm saying? Like, if I gotta I don't want your kids to be upset with my daughter or with me because I'm taking time away, or, you know what I'm saying? You're over here being a father figure to this little girl when you got kids of your own, and they might feel slighted.
Oh,
you know
they
what I'm
out
saying?
there.
And they're out there. Myself, I felt slighted. You know what I'm saying? Having to share my daddy. I felt like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I only get to see you every weekend. And then when I'm here, I got to share you with two other kids that I don't even like. You know what I'm saying? And then when I share you, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no, oh, I'm just going to take Mary. It's, you got to take Mary and them two heifers. Like, that's a problem. And fathers don't, I'm not going to say all, but some fathers don't understand that alone time that you need. So I think about that. That's why I said I'll be analyzing, I'll be overthinking shit. But I be thinking about that shit. Like, if I end up with a man, how would it be if you got that many kids and we end up living together and we got to cohabit? We got to Brady Bunch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And then you over here making $10.50 on top of that? Bruh. That's just an extra headache. So I'm going to play another song and then we're going to do specialty time. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say before we do this song?
Let me just say, Karen Kirkland, she said, men or women, it take a special one to deal with. Some situations, some ain't on it, and some require to have shit in order. Truth.
Yeah.
Depends on the person. Everybody's so different.
Everybody's different. Everybody got their own preference.
You're right. You're right.
We in Columbus, Ohio, Anthony. He said, I won't date a woman who doesn't have kids because I have 3. Same here.
Yeah. I mean, I really think it depends on. I think it really depends. I really want one more, but I'm comfortable with just having one. I would be okay with having just one. So I think about, if I want to be with somebody who don't have no kids, are they willing to want kids?
And that's definitely a question.
And if you got more than one kid, do you want to add on another kid? You know what I'm saying? You got to have like all factors of a good man for me to be like, okay, I can live without having another one. I went through it. I can live without it. But I don't know.
See why that just sound like too many things? That's why I just don't date dudes with kids.
It is a lot. But there's guys out here that at our age, if you ain't had no kids, that means 9 times out of 10, that means you don't even want no damn kids. At 37, almost 40 years old, and you ain't had one kid?
Not necessarily.
A lot of times that means that you don't want no kids. I'm not saying all the time.
You don't want none, you can't have none, or you just super cautious and you just...
Now listen,
I ran across somebody that was damn near 40, and I just ain't ran across nobody that wanted to have kids with. Well, damn, who you
been? Where you been? Under a rock?
Right.
I mean, hell, because a lot of females out here, if they ain't got kids, something wrong with them. They crazy, or they can't have kids. Because they got.
I wasn't playing. Once I had my one,
or they don't want none.
IUD. There was no way that somebody was gonna catch me slipping. I'm sorry. After I had my one, as soon as she came out the womb, before I left the hospital, excuse me, doctor, can I get that IUD, please? Lock it down. Was not playing.
Yeah, I mean, you got women that walk around out here, they got IUDs, just walking around, ain't never had none.
I wasn't about to have a slip up. You wasn't gonna catch me sleeping. Nope.
So yeah, men who are our age or older.
It's the petty in me. No offense to you at all, because you know you my sister.
You all right.
They say also, if you ain't got no kid, you ain't got no good pussy.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's I definitely can't take offense to that. I know what I'm sitting on.
Okay, that ain't the reason.
I ain't never had no complaints.
I thought that was funny. So my cousin got 8, so you know this.
I mean, hell, they say about men that don't have none, they ain't hitting it right. So I mean, it goes both ways. They say they be like, yeah, they ain't dropped, they ain't.
Or just they soldiers ain't.
They don't know how to hit it right.
Them soldiers ain't.
or like my brother-in-law said, they ain't hit the bottom yet.
Josh, I'm not saying your perverted comments. That's why I'm not saying.
You're gonna keep that over there on Mary.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that over there.
Don't leave it on mine.
That's your friend.
Shit.
Yeah.
He about to get blocked.
Nope.
He already.
I'm about to go off live.
I can't.
Karen. So she said, "Good topic, ladies." She said, "Sometimes dating people without no kids is hard. Dating one with kids. Some people with no kids have no idea of the struggle and can be hard to relate." Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to date nobody with kids. That and because they probably gonna want one, and I'm not gonna be selfish because I ain't having no more. So don't be with me because I ain't giving you none. No. And then I'm gonna be fearful if you want one, you might be like later down the line, be mad that you with me because I ain't giving you none.
Yeah. Like
I wouldn't even take that from nobody like that, you know.
I agree there.
Unless he be like, I can't have kids. That's a different story. They said he can't have them.
If he can't have kids, then I'm cool. If you a good dude, then I would be okay if you can't have kids and be able to date you.
Because men don't just go around saying they can't have kids.
Right. Usually it means that it's something that really happened as a kid. So it's specialty time. We're gonna go ahead and do our specialty time and get up out of here. So me myself, you know, I do makeup and all that good stuff, and I did my makeup today because it's Pride Month. So I wanted to do bright colors because of Pride. And if you can see my eyes and all that good stuff. I did have on blue lipstick, but it was just too much. I was like, no.
And I was over here looking at it like,
I was like, Mom, that's so cute. I was like, no.
And I was just sitting over looking at it. I was like, I wonder how she known to put red with the outside color.
Red on the outside color, and I was like, ooh, I want to do something bold. But I don't want to be nude. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want a nude lip. So at first I tried the blue because I do have blue in there. And I was like, I wanted to do a subtle color that was in my eyes. So I tried blue and I was like, nah, let me do the red. So when I did the red, I was like, oh shit, that's popping like popcorn.
Popping like popcorn.
So I wanted to talk to you guys because last week I told y'all about doing the matte finish with the translucent powders if you have oily skin. So I found this London Rimmel matte finish. It's called Stay Matte. And baby, listen.
You put it on first or last?
You put it on first. Okay. So it comes out like a lotion. I'm telling you. You put it on under, like when you have a clear face. So after you do your eyes and everything, you take your wipes and you wipe the excess makeup off of your face. Then you put this on. So usually I do e.l.f. hydration primer first. And I do that all over my face, because then it helps with my eyeshadows. Then after I do my eyeshadow and all that stuff, then I wipe everything else under the eyes off, and then I put this on. So it comes out like a lotion. So if you rub it in with your fingers, it looks more like a white residue. Okay. So if you do it with a brush, like a paint, like, you know, the actual like thicker paintbrush kind of style, and just press it into your skin. Don't wipe it into your skin, but you dab it into your skin. So you take the brush, you just dab it all over your face and let it sit for like 2 minutes before you put on anything else, any other product. Then you take your finishing, like translucent powders. And then you like just put a little bit on your face, just in your T-zone area. So this helps with oily skin. So I did that today. And do you see I'm not shining today?
Yes, I see.
I was like, oh my God. So I did this. I've had this for almost a week. So I've done this twice. I did it over the weekend and it lasted all day. And then I did it today. And I was like, oh my gosh. So if you have oily skin, this is what you need. My skin isn't super oily. It's more shiny. So I get like this real dewy look in my T-zone. But some people get like oily, like it cakes up. This is a good product. And doing the translucent powder and then putting your foundation on, it really helps keep the moisture under a minimum. So it kind of covers up your pores and makes sure that you don't have too much oily skin. And also I learned a trick of putting on my foundation. And it also helps preserve your foundation. If you actually do dabs of foundation, like if you take the end of the brush, the round portion of your brush, and you dab it in your foundation and do little dots all over your face, it helps minimize you doing extra on pouring out too much or squirting out too much of your makeup. So it's only if you have like the makeup that you pour out, like Maybelline or MAC, if you get like a little cup that you can preserve your makeup in with a little cap, you pour it in there and then you do the dab. And you just do like little dots all over your face. And then you actually take the brush and you dab the foundation into your face. Not stroke it into your face. You actually just, I wish I had a brush so I could show y'all.
That just sounds like a lot of work.
That like you do like when you sweating?
Yes, how when you see me do my when I'm dabbing my face when I'm sweating and you just take the brush. You take the brush, if this was the brush, and you just dab it in like this all over your face, and you just take it outwards like this and you buff it out like this, what you're doing is causing your makeup to set into your skin, so you're not putting too much on and you're not wiping it off, because when you go like this, you're wiping it. Just how you would wipe your mouth and you wipe your face, you're wiping it off, even though you feel like because then you're putting on too much, because you're overlapping, you're doing more than you have to. But if you actually dab it, the brush is going to press it into your skin and set it, and then you're moving the access around your face as you're dabbing.
Gotcha.
And it really works. And I felt like doing that even before I got this, it helped with my oils as well. So I wasn't as shiny as if I was wiping it into my face or brushing it into my face. Just dabbing it into my face really helped me prolong my makeup. Okay. So again, this was only $5 and like 35 cents on Amazon. You could find it at any store, any drugstore, Walmart. Is Rimmel. So mostly all drugstores carry Rimmel. And it was only $5 and 30 something cents. So I really love it. I'm going to start using that from now on. And it's a cheaper product, so I don't got to worry about spending $20-$30 on damn
for sure
primer.
Right.
The e.l.f. product I love too, because it does help moisturize your skin if you have dry skin. But because I feel like my eyelids, because I wear so much shadows, like you see now, I have on a double layer of shadows. It helps moisturize and make sure I don't have dry skin when I wipe off my makeup under it.
Okay.
So just a tip for you ladies and gentlemen that wear makeup. That's it. That's all I have today.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to briefly touch on, it's summertime now, so this sun and heat is beating up our skin.
Yes.
So I just wanted a quick little regimen to help, the best skin care regimen to help keep summer skin. Is it Matt?
My daughter said the same thing today. She was like, Matte, Mom, you want this Matte? I said the E is silent.
Yet moisturized. Should include cleansing twice daily with a foaming or gel-based face wash. And first thing in the morning, and then wash away oil and sweat that you can build up on your skin surface overnight. So get your ass in the shower, wash off the day.
Right.
And lotion up, just, and take your ass to bed and rejuvenate and drink your water. Because the sun and heat will beat your skin up.
I'll be sitting out there soaking it up.
And then like after a while, don't you feel kind of tight? Like just a little bit, not that you sunburn, but like just from being in the sun, you just feel tight because that sun is just taking that moisture out of your skin.
No, I don't feel tight.
Especially on my face because I wear makeup. And it's like once that sun hit, I'm like, damn.
Well, I felt it. And I'm a pretty moisturized person too. Like I don't even have to wear lotion on like that. Because I mean, I guess Yeah, but then I'm also soft as hell. Y'all know this. I have a natural moisturized skin. So for the sun to still do that after a long day outside with the kids, not just be getting home, they feeling all gritty and just like after I shower, I swear you just feel the steam getting in your pores. It's good. So try not to just fall asleep after a long day. Make sure you get in the shower, rejuvenate that skin before you go to bed.
That's what I'm gonna be doing as soon as I get home.
See. Also, Skate Zone has a plethora of things going on for the summer, like every day throughout the week in the summer for these kids and adults. So, like Mondays is public skates. Tuesday is $1 roller skating, affordable family night from 6 to 9. $1 for admission, $4.50 for the skate rental. I didn't even know it's $9 to get in now, and you still got to pay the $4.50 for your for your skates at Skate Zone. You know, everything go up, so you definitely want to take advantage of these special days. If you are unlike me and have, you're out, not at work,
Right.
Well, no, 6 to 9 on Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout the summer, so we can make that Tuesdays anyway. Thursdays we're here. I had to do that one Tuesday. Anyway, Wednesdays is kids eat free, family skate, 6 to 8:30. $9 admission for the kids, 2 to 12. They'll receive a free slice of pizza, small drink, cookie with their paid admission. Thursday is, like I said, $1 skate night. And then adult skate from 9 to 12. That's $9 admission. R&B and hip hop music. We might have to go to 12. Maybe one day we can go after the show. We still got 2 hours left. That would be dope.
I'm gonna have to take a Friday off.
12 really ain't that late.
Listen, anyway, set up.
Friday is unlimited pizza night. $10 per person, unlimited pizza. Admission is a skate rental and unlimited cheese pizza. Like I said, served until 9:30. It's $7 for non-skating adults. So you still got to pay to get in, people, but you can still eat pizza. Parents, shall I say, not people. And then Saturday, generally it's public skate and birthday parties going on. It's something. Sundays is the public glow in the dark skate and birthday parties. It's just something going on. Oh, and an adult skate night from 8 to 12. I heard it goes down 18 and over. Must have an ID. Skate Zone is just a fun place to go and get your exercise in and just something to do every day.
Definitely.
What place is open every single day of the week? Every single day of the week.
For kids to do?
For kids to do.
Outside of school, nothing.
Every single day.
Yeah. Unless somebody's church.
That's what I got right now. What you got, Misha?
What do I have this weekend? Is going to be an interesting, colorful, artistic weekend. So tomorrow at the Columbus Museum of Art, First Fridays, is going to be at the Color of Summer event. This will be, again, the Columbus Museum of Art. This starts at 7:30 in the morning and it goes through all night. So they're going to be having stuff all day. But Miss Janice Bryant will be the correspondent for the red carpet. So definitely make sure you guys, if you are out and about, go out and do that. This weekend is also the Columbus Arts Festival that is being held at the Columbus Civic Center, 233 Civic Center Drive. So that's all weekend, I believe. They're having all different types of events. Some local artists are going to be doing stuff. It's free. So if you want something to do with the kids, take them downtown to the Columbus Arts Festival.
I love free.
Also, the concert will be at Express Live this weekend, June 8th. If you still have not gotten tickets are still on sale for the concert for DMX, Bone Thugs Harmony, Maya, and Young Bloods. Those tickets, they still have pit tickets available, $55, and general admission $45, I believe, or $35. One of those, I don't know. I got the pit. I'm gonna be in the pit, acting the fool. For those of you who want something a little more sultry, a little more soft to go to, June 8th, Saturday night at the Palace Theater, Miss Kelly Price and Eric Benet are here in town. This starts at 8 p.m. You can get tickets through boundlessentertainmentllc.com. I will share that also on the Curvilinear page. And then if there's anybody in the building that want to go do some dating, since we was talking about all this dating stuff, Sunday they're having a friend speed dating at the Burger IM at 121 South High Street. This is from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. General admission is $20. It's 2 days left to get your tickets. You can get your tickets through Eventbrite. I will also share that on the page. And then next week, the lovely Miss Mary will be in the GCM Raw Artist Show. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Okay. For Glamour Coda Melons, Miss Treva. This will be at Bogart's in Cincinnati, 2621 Vine Street, Cincinnati, 45219. You can get your tickets at rawartist.org, or you can inbox Mary JB. I'm sure she will help you out getting those tickets.
Yes.
Definitely, please make sure we go and support your sister. Again, that will be Thursday, June 13th at 9 p.m.
Yes.
So you're not going to be here next week.
I'm not going to be here next week.
Okay. You going to be here next week?
No, I want to be there.
You want to be there?
Work.
I know. I got to work Friday too. It sucks.
That's why y'all get off. It's only an hour. Y'all have us drive. It's only an hour.
How much is tickets?
$22.
It started at 9.
They start at 9. That means we wouldn't get home till probably about 12, 1 in the morning.
Shit, I am too. I will be rolling with y'all.
We'll have to think about that one. Yeah. But that's all I got.
Oh, but just a comment on that dating thing.
Yeah,
you might go to
the speed dating.
I highly recommend it.
I saw it. I thought it was interesting.
People that pay to do anything like that, it got to do with meeting people. They are serious about meeting somebody.
Yeah,
because they pay. That's like people that be online dating. They said them free ones is bullshit. You got to go to the ones if you really want to do some online dating. Go to the one that people got to pay a fee. I mean, they are serious about meeting somebody.
Well, if you're serious about going, they said seats are limited. Register today. Food and drinks will be sold separately.
Think about who has somebody pays to go meet somebody.
Hey, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna pay.
People don't want to be out here playing the field. Who pays to go meet somebody? They out here playing the field.
Right.
They got to pay for it.
This is facts.
That's okay.
Shit.
Something different to do. I'm excited for you. That's what I wanted for.
You never know who you might meet.
I'm scared.
Oh my God.
You scared? It's in a controlled environment.
Step out the box.
At least you know you're gonna find a professional man. There ain't gonna be no bull crap.
Hey,
you ain't gotta worry about no $10.50 an hour minimum wage man in there. He might not even be on child support.
Hey, I like that kind of
saying,
I might have to step through. I
might have to just try something out new.
Be different.
Yeah, go get you a burger and some drinks and have you some kind of real conversation.
And that's a Sunday?
That's Sunday from 3 to 6 at the Burger IM.
I might have to go. We'll see. We'll see if I can get up enough courage. I might go.
Y'all gonna have to go on her page
and
convince her to go.
We'll see.
I'm posting it on the Curvilinear Radio page for anybody else looking for that link.
Yeah, whoever want to go with me, let's go together. Okay.
There you go. See,
I might have to pull up one of our single sisters to go with me. And go and have fun. So we're about to get up out of here because we got a meeting.
Yes.
And we're gonna go out with a bang. I went out with this bang last week because Misha wasn't here.
Yeah,
so since she's here, I'm gonna go ahead and do it again because I know this is her favorite song. So this is one of her songs that she likes to get crunk to. So
I had a feeling I know what it is.
Here we go. See y'all next. Well, you won't see me next week, but we'll see y'all in like another 2 weeks. That'll be round table time. So
true.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
If y'all don't know what this song is, get ready for it. Hey.
Girls, wherever you at, I need y'all to represent right now. Let's go.
Go big fern, go big fern, go. Go big fern, go big fern, go. Go big fern, go big fern, go. Go big fern, go big fern, go. Go big girl, shit, do your thing. Make them cheeks wobble, let them titties hang. Skinny bitches hating, don't be ashamed. They mad cause they stick shape. They so lame. Same shit they can do, you can do it better. Hit the flow, bounce that ass, show them and tell them. Dress to impress, talk and walk like a lady, smelling good. Turn their heads, but she weighing 280. Lame said he won't fuck. That dude crazy. But he still thinking about you. He too shady. I ain't scared, yeah, I'm slim with it, and what? Let me hook my pole up to that dump truck. Go big fern, go big fern, go. 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 Okay, she's super thick, but she keep it toned up. And she don't play that petty shit, baby grown up. While all the weak bitches hate her homies really wanna date a big fan. Point out if you should know one. Now tell her.